The County Health Department has put the warning out. Beware of bats looking to get into homes as fall approaches. Tonight, an Omaha woman has a special way of getting rid of them. Kevin Bowden has her story new at 10. Kevin?
Jenny, today we met Marcella Miller, 87 years young. She says it's probably not PC, but she has to use a fishing net to catch bats as they fly through her living room. She doesn't know how they get into her house, but she says they come from right here at the Joslyn Art Museum downtown. A gentle grandmother, Marcella Miller is quite welcoming, so long as you're not a bat.
No idea how they get in. Like I say, we've had the, house, the bricks checked, fireplace sealed. Where do you go?
Over the years, she's developed a unique way to greet those unwanted flying guests.
Most of the time I catch them because this is wide enough.
Miller says she's caught about 7 bats in her home in the last 5 years. 2 of those just last week.
Then I'd take them outdoors and dispose of them as I wish.
She's spent thousands of dollars to seal up her home, but still, the bats find a way in. Mark Langen with the Nebraska Humane Society says as temperatures drop, bats will look for warm, dark places to nest.
Check the caulking, make sure there's no small openings, because bats can get into a hole the size of a dime.
Miller suspects the group Nebraska Wildlife Rehab imports the bats to her neighborhood. During the winter, the group nurses injured bats back to health and then releases them in April at the Joslyn Museum, a few blocks from Miller's home. Miller wants the releases stopped or moved someplace out of town.
We don't need any more in this area.
A representative from the group tells KMTV the bats they release typically don't stay in the area, meaning Miller's bats have likely made themselves at home near her home, and she'll have to keep her net close by.
This is the best investment I ever made.
Nebraska Wildlife Rehab says they get calls like that a lot from people who live in the area north and west of the Joslyn Art Museum. But they say the bats they release are big brown bats and can typically find their way to their home nest from miles away. Downtown tonight, Kevin Bowden, KMTV, Action 3 News.
Kevin, that's all well and good, but I think what we took away from that story is don't mess with Marcella. Just yesterday, we received word the state health officials and animal experts are investigating a rabid bat case in Dodge County. A Fremont man suffered a bite while handling 2 bats in his chimney. One bit him on the arm. Tests show it has rabies. You can find advice on bat-proofing your home on our website, kmtv.com/links.